All right, guys. So, hello. My name is Stephen Curcio. I am the owner of Humboldt Fitness. Um, just to fill you in on why I named it Humboldt Fitness. Humboldt Fitness is derived from Christian principles. I require that all my clients that have worked with me in the past that they exhibit meekness, humility, humbleness, but also boldness. So it's actually spelled Humbold. So Humboldt. And I ask that all of my clients show that those unique characteristics, because I think that's what is required for success in really anything. Because it allows us to learn and all that, and allows us to grow, and allows us to pursue things that we care about and we want. So, all right, guys, is it possible for you guys to achieve your dream physiques 100%, 110%? In fact, um, you can totally achieve your dream physique. All you need is a specific plan, custom made for you, your goals, and your desired outcome. That's all you need. All right. Sorry, it froze there for a second. So these are my three clients. I'll minimize this little circle here: Josh, John, and Anthony. So these are very unique clients because they all exhibit different type of clients that I've had. Josh had no experience coming into the gym, literally none. John had not much experience, a little bit of experience. He played sports. He picked up a dumbbell. Josh literally never even stepped foot into a gym prior to working with me. John had, but was very overweight, and he lost over 110 pounds with me. And Pastor Anthony, I cut his face out because he wants his face to be out. He doesn't want people to be gawking at him. He's a pastor after all. Pastor John's actually a John too. Not John. He's a pastor as well. He's a youth pastor, but he didn't care to show his face. Pastor Anthony, I have quite a few clients that have come from his church. So obviously, because he is exhibiting really awesome physique, and people want to know how to get that physique. So he didn't want everyone to know that's him. So that being said, he is an older guy in his 50s, not super old, obviously, but that being said, this outcome here, this result is all natural, and this was him getting into his recent bodybuilding show that we're doing together. So without further ado, let's get into the rest of this video. So this is John's before and after picture, or rather before. Again, he's a youth pastor, and he was around 300 pounds before we started working together. He has lost a significant amount of weight. He was going through a rough divorce, and he wanted to make some changes. He wanted permanent, positive, lifelong changes, and he recognized he needed to change, in order to see a more positive outcome in his life. So he wanted to reshape his perspective of fitness and nutrition. He originally thought that health and fitness was painful, tedious. He thought eating healthy was boring, getting strong was nearly impossible. He didn't understand form that well, and he had this perspective, this paradigm that he believed that some people are just blessed with good genetics and some people aren't. And to a degree, that is true. There are some people that are blessed with great genetics and some people that aren't, but that doesn't mean that you have an excuse. We all have been given a certain alignment of genetics, and we have to do the best what we have. It doesn't mean that you be lazy. It doesn't mean that you just say whatever. I'm just going to be overweight, and he recognized that. So he got to work, and when he got to work, he got to this. So John absolutely crushed it. John has been working with me for 2 years now, reshaping his body and mind, and he's looking phenomenal. Our next goal is to get him even leaner than this. His first year, he got similar results to this, but not as much. He lost about 110 pounds his first year with me, and then we essentially went up in a little bit of weight. We tried to bulk for a little bit. He went a little overboard during his bulk, and he admits that. And then we cut back down, and this is the result. Now he's more fit, disciplined, enjoys food he loves within reason, but doesn't get down on himself when he does splurge. And he's stronger. He's able to bench 295, deadlift 405, 315 pounds as well. And these are just metrics, guys. These are just metrics. I'm not expecting everyone to do maximum weight, and nor do I want you to. But progressive overload needs to happen for all of us, which means that this is just what it looks like for him. We weren't trying to make him into a powerlifter or a strength athlete. That's just naturally what happens as you progress in the gym. You have to push yourself with more weight, and that's one of those metrics, just more weight. All right, next guy. So Josh This is before picture. Isn't it crazy? This is pretty crazy to me. So Josh was literally had no experience in the gym. He was mainly a runner, but he had goals to be stronger for himself and his family, for his wife and two daughters. They actually had two very specific goals. He had two wholesome goals. He wanted to be able to lift up his wife up, like how they do in cheerleading or in ballet, and he wanted to be able to keep up with his kids and toss his kids around. Very wholesome goal, but he just lacked form etiquette in general, just knowledge in the gym, and he lacked nutritional knowledge. Even though his wife is a health coach, she didn't understand quite how to put on lean muscle mass and how that comes together with just regular health coaching. There's a difference between, training somebody for a sedentary person that doesn't really care to be super active. They just want to learn how to be healthy. And then when it comes to packing on muscle, there's a different way of eating. Not entirely different, but there's still things that need to change. So he originally viewed weightlifting and nutrition as scary, wasn't sure of form, time consuming, and he just wasn't sure how much protein he needed to eat. In general, just he didn't know the right macro breakdowns as far as fat, carbs, and protein. So you saw this, and now this is what he looks like. He looks incredible now. He looks like a beast. He looks like a superhero. After one full year of working together, this is a full year transformation, about a year and a month, I believe. Working together with Josh has made him unrecognizable. And I think you guys are seeing a common trend here. It takes time, guys. There's a lot of stuff out there that is gimmicky. There's a lot of trends, keto this or carnivore, or if you haven't heard about the Liver King, eating tribal diet, or vegetarian, vegan. Needless to say, it all works. You got to find out what works for you. Intermittent fasting works. All of it works. You got to find what you can keep up with, what is sustainable for you. There is a healthier option. I wouldn't suggest carnivore. I wouldn't suggest vegan. I wouldn't suggest vegetarian. I would say like the most healthiest diet you can do is just having a balanced diet, like we've been saying for the last 50 years, of a structured, balanced breakdown between protein, fats, and carbs. That's all you need. And when it comes to nutrition, and obviously Josh got it. He got a complete knowledge of weightlifting, form, and nutrition, and now he's able to lift his family. So he's now much stronger than he was. At 175 pounds, he's able to deadlift 375 pounds, squat 295, and bench 185 pounds. His endurance has also gone up because we didn't neglect his cardiovascular. We didn't, forget that he was a runner. We wanted him to continue running. And now he inspires his whole family to be fit. And we're starting a whole new generation of people that want to be fit. His wife is becoming more healthy. Not that she wasn't healthy before, but now she's even more inspired because her husband's leading her. And his kids are getting into it too. They're asking daddy questions. So it's really cool. Pastor Anthony. So Pastor Anthony, again, wanted me to keep him anonymous. So I'm just using his name, not giving last names. Not giving the church, but this was his result before. So he had a working knowledge of training and bodybuilding. He was actually going to be a trainer at one point, but decided to go a different route. So he never got that education that he needed to really sharpen his physique. He did do a bodybuilding show when he was in his 20s. He's now in his 50s, and he admits that the only reason why he was able to get lean was because he was resorting to just really low calories and doing a ton of cardio. I remember he said something about biking 2 hours plus a day to go to work, because he used a bike to go to work and then back, and it just added up a lot of cardio. And when there is such a thing as too much cardio. There is such a thing as too much cardio when it comes to trying to maintain lean muscle mass or grow lean muscle mass. So this is him now. He got a little bit of a muffin top. He doesn't look bad, but he's a little overweight. That was the last picture. He's about 195 pounds, and here he's at 165 pounds. He's 5'7", looks phenomenal. This is him in his current stage ready. He's getting ready for his next bodybuilding show. We did one earlier this year, and now he is ready to hit the stage in November. So all we need to do is stick to a dieting plan and structured cardio to be more effective. And now he's ready to get back on the stage. And last time he took first, and we're hoping that he'll take first again and again. This is all natural. All natural. You can do it. You can do it too. All right, guys. So what do I do? Again, my business is called Humbold Fitness. I offer a training program and a nutrition program. What the training program consists of is a 16-week transformation program. I contract everybody for 16 weeks. That's how long it takes to see visible change. All programs are available via our training app. And that training app is fully customized to your specific goals. So I literally leave nothing to guessing. There's no guesswork. I provide weight, sets, reps, rest times, warm ups, and cool downs, everything. And if you feel a tweak in your shoulder, or your back, or your hips, you just let me know, and I'll put it in there so that I can make sure I can prehab that, make sure that there's no injuries. I've had a very good um, um, track record when it comes to making sure that no one in my program gets injured. Some people might tweak something, but I've yet to have anyone injure themselves. So praise God for that. There's also demo videos, guys. We have demo videos so that you always know what you're doing, how to do it. And to make sure that you're doing it properly, I ask for videos. I ask for you guys to send me videos so I can critique it, break down your form. So it's basically like I'm always there with you. I'm there with you all the time. In-person training, you normally only see them for an hour, for once or twice a week. This, I get to see you every single day as long as you let me see it. So you got to give me a good video. I break it down. I draw pictures for you. I draw diagrams for you biomechanically, so you make sure that you're staying safe and you're growing what you need to grow. You're growing the right muscle. You're biasing the right muscles. There's also weekly updates in your training program. I never leave it the same unless you don't do it. If you hit your workout, I always update your workouts. Weekly check-ins and make sure that we're going on the right track. Make sure that there's any updates you want to give me, any complaints, or even, hey, I love this week. Can we keep doing this or that? Or I want to do this. I want to try this out. That's what we do on the weekly check-ins. We go through your stuff, go through your weight, go through literally everything. 24/7 access to me, guys. You have my personal cell phone, and I get constant texts from you guys, and we schedule phone calls during the week if we need be. Nutrition program, fully customized meal plan tailored to your fitness goals, will adhere to any dietary restrictions, allergies, or preferences within reason, obviously. Some people have wanted a donut a day. I was like, listen, how about we get you a donut a week or 2 donuts a week? I'm willing to work with you guys if you're willing to work with me. The meal plan is also comes with a shopping list, so you can just bring that shopping list with you. It is an app. If you don't like apps, you can just print it out. I know Pastor Anthony prints out all of his stuff. But the app is nice because I'll talk to you about that in a second, but it will provide your daily calorie intake, your daily macro intake as far as fats, proteins, and carbs. It even gives you your water intake for the day. And this is all through our app. And you're able to swap foods out that you dislike or don't have available. So for example, I give you chicken one week. And you still have a lot more chicken, but the current week I gave you beef and turkey, and you want to use more chicken, then you can swap it out, and it'll be the calorie equivalent. So say because obviously there's beef that's more calorie dense, it will swap it out for the calorie equivalent for the chicken, and it'll give you the measurements and exactly what you need. Vice versa for carbs or fats, whatever the case might be. If you're swapping it out, it'll make sure that it sticks to the calories and macros that you need. Recipes can be added to meet your cravings. So if there's any recipes that you see online, or that there's recipes that you'd like to make yourself, I will make sure that they're healthy for you. And I'll add anything that you see that is tantalizing to your taste buds. And then there's also I update it weekly, just like the training program. And some people don't want it updated every single week, so I text you on a weekly basis around Thursday. Today's Thursday, so I'm making this on a Thursday. I make sure that you guys get a weekly updated meal plan, and if you don't want it to change, I keep it the same. And if I need to change it we need to change it to make sure that you're losing weight or gaining weight or whatever the case might be, that's what we do. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. If you follow the training program and you follow the nutrition program in tangent with one another, I promise you, you will get results. And those 3 clients I had, they were some of my better clients. And I have other great testimonials. You can see it on my Instagram or my Facebook. But it's a tried and true method, guys. You stick to this program, you stick to the nutrition, you'll learn, you'll educate yourself, and you'll be able to do it on your own for the rest of your life. And that's what I want. I want you guys to live long, happy lives, fit and strong, and looking good. All right. That's it. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.